Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Toya, and our show for the week is about Federal Reserve's new app, FedNow. We'll be talking about really how the feds will use this app, how banks and service providers will use this app, and what we can expect to see from the app really as a consumer, right? And so the feds released this app July 20th, 2023. It was first announced in 2019. The feds will use this app to conduct all their businesses with taxpayers, business, and suppliers. Right now, we know that it was 35 banks, 16 service providers who will basically be offering 24 hours, 7 days a week services to their customers, right? And you won't have these I guess delays, like banking holidays, the banking holidays throw off the system. And so basically what the Federal Reserve have come up with was an instant payment system. So, like I said, this payment system would allow for banks to conduct business with their clients, right? With their customers. And it would allow them to instantly release their payments without the holiday holds, without the governmental delays that we experience. When you file your taxes, per se, you may have to wait 2 weeks to get it processed through the Treasury because that's a different department. And so now what they're basically doing is they're going to be instantly communicating with each other. So you won't have these delays and you won't have these hold times and federal holidays, which throw off the banking holiday, which throw off the banking business days. So we won't have all of these delays any longer. And so we know that they have released the name of two banks who are in this program, and one of them are JP Morgan Chase and Wells Fargo. Those are the only two names that have been released so far. And so really what we can expect to see in this app as a consumer, me and you, taxpayers, how would this app benefit us, or how would we use this app? And one of the things that we will see is instant paychecks. As soon as your hours are processed, you can instantly get your check. So that will probably be something that your employer will have to opt in on. I'm not sure because it hasn't rolled out to the consumers. They're really in, I guess, what you would call like the trial stage, where the banks would go in, and try the system out. So this is, really what they plan for the consumers, how the consumers will use this app. And the second thing we will see is instant refunds. As soon as the IRS process your return, you can have your money in minutes instead of waiting the 14 days it takes to go through the Treasury. And so, we will see that. And then the third thing we will see is instant processing of consumer complaints. This can include complaints about bank lenders and service providers, credit report complaints. If you have to take your credit reports further than what the credit reporting agencies can handle, you would basically go through the CFPB, who is connected to the central bank, who's connected to who is the Federal Reserve, and who has this app now, and who's going to instantly be able to process consumer complaints. And the third one is consumer complaints about transactions. If you had a transaction that instantly came out of your account that you did not authorize, you can go directly to the central bank and they will instantly handle this for you. Okay. And so, what does all this really mean, right? What does all this mean, and what does all this say? All this means that money will be moving fast. Money has always moved fast, but now money will definitely be moving fast, right? You know, the new apps, the app that the government has is not new, but the way that this way of them doing business is, right? This is kind of like a big deal because it's like Cash App, 2.0 meets the government, right? Because this is, the government, they set the standards for the world, for the American. And so since they set the standards, this could mean that our currency is shifting, right? Our current medium of exchange could be changing. It would not be the first time. It happened in 1934. And a few other times. So really, we have to prepare ourselves for our money could be going digital, right? But I believe really that it is an opportunity. It's an opportunity for those who would take it, right? Those who would take the opportunity, I believe that it's available. It's an opportunity to create products and services compatible with the new app. Instant money means really instant fraud, right? Instant fraud. So they're going to need cybersecurity companies, right? You can create products that will help seniors who may have to use this app, right? Don't quote me on this, but this could be the case that they could have to digitally go on. They would have to probably create a login password. It may be encrypted with codes. I don't know. I'm speaking further out here, but this could be an opportunity, right? It's also an opportunity to work on your mode of exchange, right? How do you want to exchange, right? Do you want to work or do you want to be self-employed, right? It's also an opportunity to create your own medium of exchange, right? When we don't have our own medium of exchange, we chase the current medium of exchange, right? And the current medium of exchange, as we see, they change. We went from the silver standard to the gold standard, and now, we're operating in paper dollars, fiat money, which that could soon change on a bigger level. It hasn't yet, but it could soon change to digital dollars. And so if we're not preparing ourselves to exchange digitally, then we could be, behind. And so there's an opportunity for people to create products and services to help people catch up, And so this could be something like, it could maybe be a book, a course, how-to videos like this one right here. Instead of really chasing money, figure out a way to attract it, because, money changes every few years. When you think about money and you think about gold, they change. The current medium of exchange changes from generation to generation. And so this is really an opportunity for us to position ourselves for the change. And so really that's it I have for this video. If you got any information out of this video, share this video, like this video, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Because if you like it, you subscribe it, and you share it, it shows me that you like it, and it shows me that you continually want to see content like this. So I thank you for joining me today.